forever.
Change your mind.
Change your mind.
Well, I'm leaving me behind.
Leave me behind now, baby.
Bring it to
Bring
me.
it.
Your sweet loving.
Bring it.
Bring it on home to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know I love
And
Ha.
it all started when I was born and grew up, and kids wouldn't let me live it down that I was mixed, you know, white and black. I would get chased home every day and beat up, and I just felt out of place. They called me all kinds of names, 50-50 zebra. It messed with my learning. I kept flunking, and so I was older than the other kids, and I went down to the school to start a new school year, and these kids were sitting at the lunch table like hitting their fists like they're gonna beat me up after school. So I left, and I met some guy, and we moved to Louisiana, and he molested me, and his sister, her and I were out on a country road one night, and she offered me a beer. That's where it really started, my drinking for the first time ever getting drunk with this 32-year-old woman. I was only 13. I took it and I drank it, and then she offered me another one, and I took it and I drank it until I got really, really sick. And I laid down on the country road after she had her way with me. And I remember the sky going around and around, and I just started throwing up all over the place. And I was so scared, and I was asking God, please get me out of this. I'll never do it again. And then I moved back, and that's when the roofing job came place. I was probably like 14, 15, and these guys used to say, well, Jason, you work like a man, you can drink like a man. So they used to take me to bars and stuff. And for once in my life, I didn't worry about what people thought of me, you know, because I was drinking and I could drink the pain away. I kept saying, God, I won't do it again, but I did. And then suicidal attempts moved into my life. I just really felt terrible when I looked in the mirror. I couldn't stand what I was seeing in the mirror. I grew up, after all, a bunch of miserable life, and hating myself so bad and trying to destroy myself and slamming bricks over my head, bottles, and diving through windows and anything to hurt myself. And I was found by an off-duty officer one night, and I was face down in the street about a block away from my home, and I had a massive head injury. I was paralyzed, I couldn't talk, and I couldn't walk, I couldn't do anything for myself. So I kept drinking, and I would find myself falling on my face because I couldn't catch myself because my left arm was too weak to catch me. I was sitting in the day room one day, and I saw this commercial on TV saying, hi, I'm Bob, I'm an alcoholic. Hi, I'm Tim, I'm an alcoholic. Hi, I'm Jeff, I'm an alcoholic. And the candle kept going around, and I kept watching this candle, and for some reason, some magical reason, this light went on in my head, and I jumped up and I went to the nurse's station, and I said, I don't belong here. I know what my problem is. I'm an alcoholic. And so then, after talking to them for a little bit, I went to this place called New Beginnings, and that was my first trip to recovery. That's when I started growing. You know, I started realizing that I actually am somebody. I do belong somewhere. I felt such joy that first time being in treatment, and overwhelming feeling of I finally am accepted and people care about me. My life is just much better. I still I won't trade what I have now for my best day using. And it's like, I've got this last chance, I feel, and I'm gonna do something with it because I know that eventually I'll get over those hurdles and I'll be able to be something to add to life instead of taking what I can get out of life.
Oh, yeah. Now that's what I'm talking about.